Welcome to another Ask Arlington. I'm Jay Warren. There are many pets out there with special needs like Alta, who's joining us today, our special guest, that may be blind or deaf or maybe heartworm positive. And it's often something that prevents our large dogs from being adopted at the Arlington Animal Shelter. Dr. Lee Richter is an Arlington veterinarian and joins me now for more on this topic. And before we jump into that, I thought you might tell us a little bit more about the work you do here in Arlington and why this issue is so important.
Sure, I'm a veterinarian here in Arlington. I have a practice in Southwest Arlington. We've been here for almost 15 years. And obviously pets are near and dear to my heart, not only what I do, but my pets at home. Been doing some work with Arlington Animal Services the last couple of years, and the work that they do is tremendous, and I just love the work that they're doing there.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you being here with us today to answer a few questions. Alta is special needs. She has what's called water in the brain, right?
That's correct.
Which kind of impacts her in what way?
So yeah, hydrocephalus is a condition where, essentially dogs develop water on the brain. It's usually a congenital issue that they're born with and can affect them neurologically in a number of different ways.
Yeah, I have a blind dog at home, and it strikes me that people don't understand how great these pets can be. Like, look how smart Alta is, and she's been so sweet while she's been here today. They really can be a great addition to a family.
No question, no question. And special needs pets as well need some special care, but the love that they give back is really special as well.
Well, what advice would you give to someone who's thinking about adopting a special needs animal?
I think more than anything, just doing your research, talking to the caretakers, the people that have been responsible for the care of that pet, Arlington Animal Services in her case, fosters, the veterinarians who have been responsible for the care of that pet, and getting as much information as you can. And through an educated decision, find out if that's a dog that you can appropriately care for.
Well, Arlington Animal Services has a partnership with Best Friends Animal Society to assist families with treatment of heartworm positive dogs. Explain a little bit more about, we all think about giving the pill to our dogs to prevent heartworms, but describe to us a little bit more about heartworm positive pets.
Yeah, so heartworm disease, first and foremost, it's a blood-borne parasite transmitted by mosquitoes. I think that's really important to know. That's how it's transmitted, not from dog to dog or dog to cat, strictly through the bite of a mosquito. It can cause, obviously, heart issues, but even more notably, lung issues as well. So cardiovascular, respiratory issues, untreated, certainly can be fatal in some cases. It is treatable. There is a process through heartworm treatment and getting rid of those adult worms. Fortunately, it's very easy to prevent. Like you mentioned, a monthly pill. There's an injectable heartworm preventative that can be given every 6 months. So prevention certainly is key there.
We've got lots of mosquitoes here.
Absolutely.
So in Texas in particular, you got to be careful about that for sure.
You got it.
Well, we have one more question here. Arlington Animal Services is having a responsible pet ownership event that's scheduled on Saturday, August 17th. And as a veterinarian, could you describe some of the important elements of being a responsible pet owner? You're taking on a commitment here that could be more than a decade long, and if you're lucky, right?
Yeah, you bet. You bet.
So what kind of things would you recommend?
Yeah, and I think a responsible pet owner is somebody that's willing to undertake the care of that pet for that pet's life, whether it be a species that lives 1 to 2 years, 5 to 10 years, 15 to 20 years. I mean, there's different ranges of life expectancies, and it's somebody that's willing to take on the care of that pet for the duration of that pet's life. And that, there's a couple of things really that come to mind that are imperative, and one is time. Time is tough, and everybody's busy, schedules are busy, kids' activities. So making sure before you commit to that, you've got the time to put into that pet. And then certainly financially as well, making sure that you're financially responsible for that pet, veterinary care, food, water, and those things are going to be really, really important as well.
Well, it's all very important to be a good pet owner, but also to adopt your animals, and we would love for you to adopt them from the Arlington Animal Shelter. Whether they're just a regular dog or they might have some special needs like Alta, who has been an awesome guest today.
Yes, sir.
She likes to sit on feet, as you can tell, so she's been propped on mine periodically. Thank you so much, Dr. Richter. We appreciate you being here with us today.
Thank you.
Alta, thank you for joining us and being a good guest. And that will do it for this special edition of Ask Arlington. We'll see you back here next time.